wara dunya bi kudratihi. أقول الحمد لله الذي لم يتخذ ولدا ولم يكن له شريك في الملك ولم يكن له ولي من الذل وكبره تكبيرا أحمد وأشكر وأتوب إليه وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبع ملته إلى يوم القيامة آمين. أما بعد يا أيها المستمعون الكرام السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. You are welcome to this program, Islam Today, an Islamic social science program where we observe and analyze the attitude and belief of nowadays Muslim in relation to the messages of Almighty Allah and His messenger for human development. Presented to you by Imam Maruf Oyetoji from Abuja, Nigeria. You are welcome again. Today's topic will be Islam, the principles of Islam. If we look, actually, we have 5 pillars of Islam. 5 pillars. That is Al-Imanu Billah, faith in Allah, As-Salat, the 5 daily prayers, As-Zakat, that is almsgiving, charity, Sawm Ramadan, fasting in the Ramadan, month of Ramadan as we are now, and Ajl Baiti Liman Istata'a Ilay Sabila. But these 5 pillars still have some other things that make the basis of these 5 pillars, that the 5 pillars emerge from. This is what I call the principles of Islam. These principles, I'm going to list them. The first one, as we all know, is aniyat, making intention. If we are praying, we see that intention is very important, and all our activities, salat, zakat, saumun, hajj al-bait, anything we want to do, we will say we should make niyat. Even though if it is ghusl, ritual bath, we say we make niyat. So the first principle of Islam is a niyat. The second one is ilmi, seeking knowledge. The third one is al-iman billah, that is faithful in Allah. The fourth one is taqwa, that is fear of God. The fifth one is ibadah, all the activities like salat, zakat, hajj al-bait, even Sawm Ramadan that we are doing is activities of worshiping. So they are ibadah. Then the fifth one, the sixth one is the amala soliha, that is good behavior. A Muslim must be having good behavior. Then the seventh one is a jihad bin nafsi. We have to strive with our soul and jihad with all our things to the way of Almighty Allah. And the last one, that is the adoha. We should know supplicate to Allah, not only 5 daily prayer. Supplication is very important. So now, I now to take it, inshallah, today's I will take 4, explain these 4, and then later I will go to, in the next program, inshallah, I will go to the remaining 4. Now the first one, aniyat. If we look at Quran, if we go inside Quran chapter 2, verse 284, Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that lillahi ma fi samawati wa ma fil ardi wa in tubudu ma fi anfusikum aw tukhfuhu yuhasibukum bi illahu fayaghfiru man yasha'u wa yuhasibu man yasha'u wallahu ala kulli shay'in qadir. Almighty Allah say in this, Allah say, lillahi ma fi samawati wa ma fil ardi. To him, to Allah, belongs all what is on in the heart. Those things that are skies, heavens, the seven skies, all of them belongs to Allah. Allah has been the creator of everything. So if we expose our mind at this in Anawawi, the first hadith, all my urge on based on the since alalai wa rasuli, we reward him that he do the act of worshiping, going to Hajj, or any other action because of Allah. If it is because of riyah, that is shown off, we will reward him that all this action is based on shown off. If it is on Solomon, that is hypocrisy, he hides what is in his mind and doing another thing, then we will reward him. We will judge him basically on his intention, not the action. So, which means we Muslims, we are advised that all what we are doing, we should guide our intention so that it is synonymous to what Almighty Allah wants us to do, so that we will have reward of what we do. All what we do must be sincere because of Almighty Allah. That is why we do it. That is what the first principle of Islam means. The second principle is element. If we look at it, we will see that Almighty Allah said that Sa'idallah anahu la ilaha illa huwa wa al-malaikatu wa ulul ilmi qa'iman bil qisti la ilaha illa huwa the Asisul Hakim. That is Quran chapter 3 verse 18. Almighty Allah say, Shahidallahu annahu la ilaha illa huwa. Almighty Allah witnessed by himself that there is no any other God, there is no any other deity except him, Allah, the creator, the omnipotent, and that wal malaikatu, and angels also testify that there is no any other God except Allah. Wa ulul ilmi qa'iman bil qisti, and those that have knowledge and they stand right with what they learn. It's not that they are doing another thing different to what they acquire as knowledge. These are the scholars, the people that have knowledge, that use it, that have honor with Allah. So the ilmin, you will see that in Hadith al-Qudus, Almighty Allah say, Farifuni qabla an ta'buduni. He said that we must know him before we worship him. Waman lam yarifuni, if they don't know him, that is, if we don't know me, if they don't know me, that is, Almighty Allah say that. Say, if they don't know me, if we human beings, we don't know Allah, we don't know how to worship Allah, we don't know what Allah wants, we don't know what Allah don't want, then we will act in disobedience to Allah and we will have hope in Allah. But when we know that Allah wants this, Allah doesn't want this, then we will guide ourselves. The knowledge will guide ourselves. So ilm is very important. That is why the Prophet Muhammad said that Tolabul ilmun faridatan ala kulli muslim wal muslimati. That seeking knowledge is important, is incumbent, is compulsory for all Muslims, be it male or female. So by this word of the Prophet Muhammad, we will see that seeking knowledge is principle of Islam. Is what we cannot afford. We must not afford of us and about Allah. Then the third one is al-Himan Belai. If we look at it in Quran, he said that believe amana rasulu bima unsila ilayhi min rabbi wal mu'minuna kullu amana billahi wa malaikati wa kutubi wa rusuli la nufariqu baina ahadin min rusuli wa qalu sami'na wa ata'na ghufranaka rabbana wa ilaykal masir. If we look at that one, we will see that these are the articles of faith mentioned in the Quran, chapter 2, verse 285. The prophets, Muhammad Sallallahu is belief, is faithful. Bima unsila ilayhi min rabbi, from what Allah has revealed to him. That is Quran, the revelation of Allah. Walimu'minuna kullu amana billahi, and his followers believe in the angels, wa kutubihi, and the books of Allah, wa rusuli, and the angels, and the prophets of Allah. La nufariqu baina ahadin min rusuli, and we do not separate one. That this one is prophet of Bani Israel, is not prophet of. We do not believe in Jesus Christ. We do not believe in no. It must not happen. All the prophets as one, as they carry the messenger of Almighty Allah, who is one, and they come with the same message that Allah is us. So that is the third that we want must be asked from Allah. So this is faith. Then the fourth one is a taqwa. Oh, my Muslim brothers and sisters, nowadays Muslims are losing away in taqwa. We are losing away in taqwa because the taqwa, if we look at taqwa, I said in my previous lesson of Ramadan that Almighty Allah, when we are lonely, we still believe that Allah sees us. As Jibril asked Prophet Muhammad in one hadith that Fabirini Anele book, that there is no doubt in it, is a guidance to al-Muntaqin, those people that fear Allah. And who are those al-Muntaqin? God Almighty Allah explained further. Alladhina yu'minuna bil ghaibi wa yuqimuna salata wa mimma razaqnahum yunfikuna. He said, Alladhina yu'minuna bil ghaibi, those that have faith, they believe in unseen. They believe that they don't see Allah, but Allah sees them. They believe that the day of judgment, they don't see it, but it's getting closer and closer every minute, every second. So they fear the day of judgment. They will never do something that will give them problem on the day of judgment. They believe in unseen. All what they tell us about the life after death, starting from our grave, they believe it. They fear that the angel that they do not see will visit them in the grave. So they will not do what we give them problem in the grave. These are the alamuntakun. They believe on the unseen. We don't see the Jannah, we don't see the Jahannama, but they believe that these things exist and they fear them. They believe that they are going to meet their Allah one day. So they will never do what will put them in shame. on the day that they are going to meet Almighty Allah. So that is why Almighty Allah say, وَمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو لِقَاءَ رَبِّهِ فَلْيَعْمَلْ عَمَلًا صَالِحًا وَلَا يُشْرِكْ بِعِبَادَةِ رَبِّهِ أَحَدًا. Quran chapter 18, verse 110, Surah Al-Kahf. He said that فَمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو لِقَاءَ رَبِّهِ, and anybody that have hope that is going to meet Allah, we fear Allah. فَلْيَعْمَلْ عَمَلًا صَالِحًا وَلَا يُشْرِكْ بِعِبَادَةِ رَبِّهِ أَحَدًا. We have good behavior. We behave well to the relatives. We behave well to the neighbors. We behave well with any person that he meets, because he knows that all his actions is being recorded by Rakib and Atid. So these are the people that fear Allah. If we go further about the fear is al-hilman, we should seek knowledge, so that it's not that somebody will mislead us. We read by ourselves, we know the do's and don't, put it in remembrance.